It was the first game of pre-season and the first win of pre-season as well. What did you make of today's performance?
Yeah, the win is irrelevant, isn't it? It's just about us trying to get fit. It was a really tough game. Portland, it's fantastic to be here, and we're really grateful for the welcome they've given us. And it was a very tough game for us, and we got what we needed out of it in terms of the work, and we move forward. But it's an important first game for us, certainly.
Obviously some returning faces from last season, but a number of trialists that came on as well, and a lot of them making a very good impact. Were you pleased by what you saw?
Yeah, I've been pleased with their manner and their application and their attitude. And I know that's easy to say for trialist boys, but they have bought into really what we're trying to do and all that sort of stuff. Who knows what will happen in the future, but today they did some good things. And we need to try our very best to pay attention to these games and the performances, but also the characters and the people we bring in. So that's really where we are.
Do you also feel perhaps, the level of kind of the way that we seem to control the ball quite a lot in large stages of the game, that perhaps we could have got a few more today?
Yes, possibly, but the keeper made some good saves, and there was one or two appeals from our end that we thought could have happened, but it's irrelevant. We need to just get the work done on it. We could have won, we could have lost, we could have drawn. It would have been about the process of us getting fitter and ready to the start of the season. But it's such an important game today. It's such a local, it's a big community. It's fantastic weather today. We've been made to feel really welcome, and that's really important. And I think from our point of view, we need to make sure that we're all safe and sound, and we get to work again next week.
You also mentioned to me, of course, in the week that we had a number of players that have been leaving and a number that have arrived as well. Particularly, a lot of fans were quite sad, obviously, to see the departure of Omar Musa, but also Sean Shields as well. And I know you wanted to say a few things on them as well.
Yeah, I did. It was a time of the squad that I inherited here, and the fact that we went down a level. That it was time for those boys to find adventures and pastures new. I think it would be remiss to not comment on the contribution that both of those players have made. Omar is a really good player with a huge amount of potential going forward still. Has been fantastic for Weymouth Football Club, and we really do thank him for his contribution and wish him all the best going forward. And Sean Shields the same. Sean worked very hard, was diligent, had a lot of quality. Was ready to move on and stay in the level that he's done. And I think the key factor from our point of view is that it was my decision. Those boys are under contract, but they went with our best wishes. We want players who want to be here, and their attitudes were different class. Omar did some training with us, actually, held up really well until his move came and was a credit to himself, and Sean was exactly the same. We wish them the very best going forwards, but our minds absolutely turn to the rebuild. We've managed to get some players in this week. We'll certainly get some more in over a period of time. I can't tell you when, I can't guarantee when, but we are building for the first game of the season and not before then. But it is what it is, and I want to make it clear that the chairman has been fantastic. Everybody behind the scenes have been really supportive of my decisions to change the squad, and the responsibility lies with me, absolutely with me. And Sean and Omar go with our blessing, with the real best wishes going forwards, and we need to turn our minds to what we're doing here.
So obviously Bridport on Tuesday, apart from the obvious factor being fitness, is there anything in particular you want to see on Tuesday?
No, there isn't really. We need to maintain our attitude and our manner and our personality and our character, and we need to pass the ball. We know Bridport's another really big test for us. We are absolutely, and maybe I can say this on record at the start of this pre-season adventure, we're delighted to be playing the local teams. I know it's happened before. It hasn't happened with me before, and I want to wrap that up in a change of mentality for us, and to really try and drive ourselves forward. So to play Portland today and Bridport on Tuesday, and then step into more local games after that is a really exciting adventure for us.
Thank you, Tim.
No problem. Thank you.